Ladies and gentlemen, Dhruva Nair.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So, last weekend, as the people, like, you know, those cool top kids who use Facebook, those people might have known that I went to LA. And, you know, because my mom sends everything out in 10 minutes. I went inside the place, right? The improv, it's called the Improv, which is pretty cool. It looked amazing, partially because there was a Lamborghini parked out front. And so I went in, and if you know me, the first thing I did was I literally went inside and I had to pee. So I just went in and I was like, hey, I told my comedy teacher, and she's like, oh, hi guys, great to see you. And I was like, oh, where's the bathroom? And then she's like, oh, okay, it's down the hall, you know, to the left, okay? And then I went in, and I was like, while I was peeing, I had the weirdest thoughts. I was like, how many comedians peed in this toilet? And then I asked my dad. He came into the bathroom too, you know. We're like father, like son. Okay. I was like, hey, do you think I just peed in the same toilet? Do you think I just peed in the same toilet as like some comedian like Adam Sandler? And he's like, I don't know. Usually you ask that to everybody else. So I went up to everybody in that whole place and I was like, hey, do you know who peed in this stall? And then at one point they were like, okay, just go sit down. We have 2 hours until the show. Let's, you know, make the most of our time and stuff. Make the most of our time. And then, so yeah, that happened. There was me and one other girl as a guest, because ooh. Huh? The weird auntie, you know? So, yeah, they were like, okay, we're gonna do all these exercises and stuff for the people who studied in LA. So those kids who were like in the community of LA, they were like, what? Go ahead. Okay, so they were like, they did all their exercises and stuff. They were like, okay, pretend this is a giant red ball and pretend somebody chucked it at your face. How would you catch it? And they called us up too, and I had no idea what was going on. I was like, big red ball. Let's see. And then so every time somebody passed it on to the next person, they'd go like, oh, or like that. And when I got it, I literally just threw it on the ground and pretend I popped it. And then so that happened, and they were like, so my comedy teacher's really funny, and she was like, okay, if you guys are thirsty, the bartender will bring you some martinis in like 15 minutes. And I was like, no. And then she brought out like a jug of water, and I was like, oh, I get it, you know what I'm saying? So then an hour later, the show started, and then I'm going to do that bit that I showed you. You know, she wrote. Hi, my name is Dhruva Nair. I had to make up the sweet voice so, you know, I won't get beat up by other people, you know? And it's so great to be here, and I'm so happy that I'm here right now. I love comedy. I also love video games, and you can learn a lot. You can learn more in 20 minutes of playing a video game than in 8 hours of school. You can learn how dangerous racing is and how many accidents you can get into while playing the video game Real Racing 3 instead of learning about a squared plus b squared equals c squared, right? Or you can learn how scary war can be and how, like, you know, how many people get shot in the head and stuff. How you survive. No. And how scary war can be while playing Call of Duty instead of writing a 5-page report on the American Revolution.
Good fight!
Yeah, okay. Alright, so speaking of war, it's always important to get along with your neighbors, you know what I'm saying? I love where I live because it's in the mountains and away from everything. Where I used to live, we had neighbors who would ask us for things all the time, and it was out of hand. I'm not kidding. They would ask us for things you could get at a store like a mile away. Like every time they needed something, they'd be like, "Oh, hey, honey, I'm just gonna step out for a second. I noticed we were a bit low on sugar, and we could use some more laundry detergent. And my laptop does keep freezing up. I'm headed over to the Nair house. They have all three. And they always ask us for like the weirdest, favors. Like, every once in a while they come to our house, they'll be like, "Oh, hi, Arvin. Great to see you. How are the kids? Listen, a little itty bitty favor. Do you mind taking out our trash? I'm gonna be at Caitlin's dance rehearsal, and what an angel she is. There's only 4 hefty bags, no biggie." A week later, "Oh, hi, Arvin. Great to see you. Thanks for taking out our trash. Just be sure to separate the recycling, So me and Fred are going out next weekend. We're gonna go on a little vacay to a Hawaii, frolic. You know what I mean? You know us, right? We can't. We're just like cheapest vacation. Oh, you can't find it. Disneyland. You go to the nearest, whatever.
Six Flags.
Yeah, nearest Six Flags. You can't find it. Go to McDonald's. So they're like, "Oh yeah, vacay. You mind feeding our 3 pups? One of them's been eating something really nasty. I'll leave you extra doggy bags. Don't worry, they're fine." And they always invite themselves over at the most inconvenient times, like when we were going out to dinner. "Oh, hey guys, great to see you. Let's catch up. I want to tell you all about our trip." And be like, "Oh, hi guys, great to see you. I want to catch up and tell you all about our trip. Can I get some water?" Next thing you know, water turns into cookies. Cookies turns into dinner at my house. And she walks out with a suitcase full of laundry detergent and my laptop. Speaking of people who take things, I have a younger sibling, and I love her. But boy, can it be
careful there.
Go on.
this. You guys are always like, "Oh my god, I got along with my siblings so well. Why can't you do that?" Like, I can imagine in India sharing one room, being like I don't even know. Like, say somebody pushed you over to like a little bit on the bed, they take out like a baseball bat and start hitting you. Like in one room. I'm not even kidding. You guys are like, why is that scary for us? We have a good life, Nathar shows that attitude, it's lovable, but yet dangerous. It's like a fart, it's not even there. Whenever I go into her room, she's like, "Oh my god, Junior, can you see him watching Dora?" And then, but she always blames things on me like it's a hobby. Like, once she broke my mom's iPhone, this is a true story, I'm not even kidding. When she was little, she broke my mom's iPhone at a swimming pool, and she blamed it on me. But luckily my trusty grandpa saw her, so. My sister is somebody I would definitely want on my side in the future, because she'd be great at talking to anybody out of anything. Like, say, being a lawyer or getting out of tickets to police. She'd also be a great politician. Donald Trump. She could use her good looks and whatever charisma she has left to get people on her side, So, oh, you dog! We love you!